stuff. So yes, it's fantastic. Now, and that finish sander is an actual high quality finish sander. It's kind of like it's a big square rectangular sander that
It's gonna be too loud for you if you're talking.
No, go for it. Do it quick. Don't obsess over it. I know you are. Go ahead, do it. Matthew's a perfectionist. Him and I, we're both a little obsessive about stuff. But I want just watch him do this. That is probably a 2,000 or a 4,000 grit pad, maybe the 4,000. He took that matte finished cherry board. He's hitting with that. Okay, enough, Matthew. Okay, Matthew, you're done. Don't obsess.
Yeah,
now, if you're a flooring professional and you're watching this, you can stick one of those pads on your planetary sanders and go for it, man. Hit it real quick, burnish it, put another coat of oil on, and bam, you're gonna have a high gloss. Watch this, Matthew. What grit pad was that?
It's a 4,000, but it's used, so it's
go for it. Go ahead and put oil on. So he took a 4,000 grit pad that's already been worn out, and went over a 150 grit sanding with oil on it, or a 120 grit sanding on it. That was a matte finish, and bam! Look at this. Watch this.
Wow.
Just got to get something to buff it off with.
And notice he doesn't have to wait to buff it off or anything. He used almost no oil, just enough to step it up, just to get it coated, covered, just lightly, get it looking wet. He's going to buff it off with a cotton cloth or paper towel, whatever he uses, and you're going to see this sheen.
Very nice. Beautiful.
There's a guy named Forrest on YouTube asking questions. Forrest, I think you need to reach out to us, send us an email, and Matthew will give you a call. So send an email to info@odiesoil.com, and Matthew will be giving you a call, and he'll help you with your issue there.
He's actually been using our finish for about 6 years.
Yeah,
And
so-
he's
it's a little more complex of a question
Than to answer,
to answer right now. So we want to be able to answer that thoroughly for you. That's a discussion between Matthew, you and Matthew, or me and you, either one. So Matthew will be gladly to help you with that.
Noakster just made a comment too, Joe.
Okay, Matthew, show us what you got. So we went from matte finish to that quick. That quick, guys.
Oh wow.
See, you don't really have to do all this sanding up front. You just don't. You can do that. I mean, this is something I didn't want to share with Matthew for a long time because I didn't want him diving into it right away. I wanted him to really get used to all the different stuff and the sanding as well. So there you go. Look at that. That's spectacular. And that's done with Odie's oil.
That's done with Odie's, yep.
So basically what he did was he used super duper oil. He made the opaque stain with the super duper oil, put it on. We'll talk about how to make the colors in another live stream. Very easy. It's all that information's on our website anyway. We've got plenty of videos on it. So he laid down his stain, and he back rolled it, didn't buff it off. You don't buff that opaque stain off. You just back roll it. Make sure you don't have any runs or any puddles. And he sanded that to 120 or 150 grit when he started. And then after it cured, 2 days later, he came back and hit it with a 2,000 grit or 4,000 grit pad. I'm not sure which one he used, but I'm sure he used one of those too. And then he hit it again with a very light coat of oil, and he got that high gloss.